Hey, what up, Maddie? Yeah.
Word. What up, my boy? Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, you should be able to hear you.
Look at this. Assassin's Creed.
Yo, Maddie, I'm about to change it back to the bigger screen, but if I see you comment, I'll change it back to where I can see the comments. Yeah, we got Rep 18 Warmongers out there now. Probably even higher. Oh, it's Warden. I thought it was Warmonger.
Oh shit. What's blood? Yo, you need to tell your sister that she needs to group up with me on a regular basis. Isabel, she is villainous. Nigga, even if it's all she did, like, she's got a knack for that shit, dude. She's the best female gamer I've ever heard of. Bro, I was watching your sister out-damage DPS with D.Va. That was just utter shocking to me. Oh shit. Oh my god, you're huge, bro.
been a gamer now, Rakeem?
Yeah.
Fucking true, dude.
No blood? Get the fuck off me. Hold this. Shit, I'll see you later. Now who wants next? Sorry, I'm in the paper king. I'm feeling myself.
You're in the pit?
I'm in a gladiator pit trying to find out who murdered this little girl.
Oh shit.
And I intend to body bag this. I'm fighting with some skinny African chick. Well, okay, they're both from Africa, so that sounds really stupid of me to say. But you get what I mean. She's obviously more black than she is, I don't know. Whatever makes the Egyptians look the way that they do. Come on, bitch. Yo, Isabel. Which I need to have. What's Odyssey like? What's the landscape like? Do we get to use like any of like the great weapons? Like can I use Poseidon's trident? Oh. Oh. Shit, I might smelt you because I'm grinding in Origins. I just bought Syndicate, Unity, and Black Flag. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm gonna start it in a couple days. The what? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I'm definitely super excited for Valhalla. Like, I don't know why I like Vikings so much, but I'm so hyped. Yeah. Nah, for me, that's me. That's me too. I like Greeks and Romans. Mainly Greek gods and then Romans for like their military. This black chick is crazy. It's like skinny black chick in Origins. She's like, she wants to be a gladiator. She wants revenge on somebody. She's like having way too much fun. What the fuck? This nigga just threw a lion. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins. No. There'll be more opportunities. You skank. That's fucked up though. Dude, there is equality.
What's up?
It's the best for the streets in Odyssey, bro. Damn, just beat these big mofos. Oh. Oh my god. Oh shit. The what? No, I'm gonna finish Origins. Like I was gonna start Odyssey, but then I was like, nah, dude, let me finish Origins so it's at least like fresh on my brain properly. I should be on it in a couple days though. Hey, you don't have Ghost of Tsushima, do you? Yeah.
Oh, Barry, I forgot you were here. I already started another match. No, I guess not.
Call them dairy. Oh man. Oh man, that's funny. I can't believe it. But you know, Origins is more beautiful than I thought it would be. Actually, it's fucking ginormous. I'll put you on that. I can't wait to replay Syndicate. I'm not even gonna lie. That's my like favorite, especially because of the I had like a weird boxing mini game, like bare knuckle boxing. It was just fun. This fool could just fuck up people, and then the girl. I like it because of the brother and like it's a real nice contrast between the brother and the sister. Like, yeah, you're probably gonna play the same, you're hitting your buttons, but it looks different. And she's like, she has like a hidden blade in her staff.
Holy
And,
shit.
she's really stealthy. What happened?
You're just getting in my way.
That's the second time today that my PlayStation is like froze on Origin. No. This bitch is fine. Yeah, we better be able to use like Poseidon's trident, because I'm definitely thinking that like been able to use so many other weapons throughout history that it'd be stupid for us not to get that. Hayden's switchboard. Dude, I can't wait to do those missions though. Like, doesn't that sound awesome? Yeah. Yeah, Atlantis, that sounds funny. It's like, yeah, bitch, that shit wouldn't be easy to find, motherfucker. Dude, but it'd be crazy once you get there, dude. Fucking crazy journey to Atlantis. Oh, okay. I'm definitely making that my next one. Falls for everything. Shit, she saved you money, nigga. shit. Also, it's pretty cheap, nigga. Just pull it off a doll at the store.
Sorry, Rakeem, I'm back. Whenever you're ready.
Where? Shit, ancestry DNA might be.
You're Asian, nigga.
Might be.
Oh my God. Nigga, you're fucking Asian. Then you're a Chino native, whatever.
Shit, if I got some white in me, you could have some Asian in you.
Bro, she definitely has Asian. All over her face, bro. You lied to me. Out here lying. Oh shit, time to run. Pick it up, horsey. There we go. There we go. Damn, this nigga put it into overdrive. Let's go. Fuck these niggas.
She rep 1 yet, Rakeem?
She will be after this. Yeah, he will be after this match. Maddie, if you're here, put a comment. I don't wonder if it's just you in there. Oh, he got me back. Where? Yeah, that Ibushi from the last match is pretty good. Jeez, I think we're done. Nah, we're not breaking yet. It's close though. They're making their final stand. They're doing good. Yeah, so now both teams are breaking. We're down a man. Fuck. You- He's not. We lost.
Is she wrapped? Is he wrapped?
Yeah, Yato's repped. His name's Yato.
Yato? That's cool.
Yeah.
You mean Hitokiri? I'm just kidding.
Shihito is his title. Yato's his name.
Damn.
But yeah, he's cool. He was like the executioner for this Japanese clan, and he got too powerful, so his father got all the other Hitakiris to like gang up on him because he was the strongest Hitakiri, and he was becoming too powerful, so they all betrayed him, and like they cornered him. He killed them all, and now because of that betrayal, he only fights for himself.
Nigga, did you just come up with this?
No, it's online. You can read about it on like the For Honor site. They all have stories. Like Vortiger,
Yeah.
Jormungandr, they all got their story.
Crazy.
You don't fuck with him. Zeus. You don't fuck with Zeus. Actually, I want not Loki. Zeus. But I never asked him.
And you ain't playing. About to learn Aramusha.
Oh.
What?
I'm
So
getting chased by
got me curious. You guys
alligators.
talking about the Avengers? You know real life people called Loki and Zeus. Oh, like. Now I hear them, I think of the Avengers. I don't even think Zeus is in Marvel. Is Zeus in Marvel? No, it's Odin. Like, so I don't know my shit. I'm always like Odin,
Yeah.
Thor, Loki.
Yeah, Odin's in Marvel. Nigga, Marvel has Greek too.
Yeah, I know. Zeus is definitely in DC. I remember fighting him in DC Universe Online. Yeah, the mascara, all that.
Well, actually, okay, let's break this down. All the Greek gods are also present in Marvel. Marvel just has more of an emphasis on Hercules, and the Greek gods in Marvel already got their asses whooped by the Eternals. So it's not really well, basically
they're
they
like-
are these.
They're like a Like not like a myth, but like legends. Like they've already been defeated.
Yeah, like Olympus exists. Yeah, like and Hercules is still one of the strongest people on the planet. Like their gods are very strong. It's just they don't take a big role in the giant scheme of things because we've moved on from them.
Who's the little bald dude that's always in the comics? The Watcher.
What's the Watcher. So basically, they watch every moment in every timeline ever. So they live for a long time. I don't know if they're immortal because they can obviously be killed. So I don't know if you can call someone immortal or if they can be killed.
Who killed him? Deadpool?
Nick Fury shot one of basically fuck. I have a comic and I'm totally forgetting exactly who kills. I thought it was Nick Fury. I thought it was Nick Fury who shot the Watcher.
The only reason I'm thinking Deadpool is because of that comic where Deadpool takes out the whole Marvel universe.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's a whole. Think about that as like its own universe. Yeah, like it's not tied to 616. It's not in continuity. It did happen in another universe. It's not 616 relevant. I mean, I didn't read that one because I'm not a giant Deadpool fan, but I'm.
So it seems like.
Suicidal.
Yeah, what did make him try to kill everybody? I'm trying to think. Oh, you got me with the other spam
someone to
shit.
kill him. They had a whole thing with Hulk too, like Hulk kills the Marvel Universe, like where Hulk. It's kind of fucking story in my opinion. His ends with the Hulk all fucking by himself. Planet Hulk is good. I think the better part of it was World War Hulk. Because, like, he came back to Earth, like, well, first he hit the moon to fight the Inhumans. He used to always throw down with, Black Bolt. But this one, he told him to yell at him, and it's like, he just beat the shit out of Black Bolt. Like, that comic was crazy. He took out the X-Men, he took out the Avengers. They had to go to Sensei to fight him.
That's why I don't talk when I play usually, because, like, that probably wouldn't have hit me, but I was into the conversation. I got hit with like a out of stam heavy by Val when we were talking. Maddie's laughing at me.
Damn.
No,
it's your move, dog. You only got hit with your move.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now, I'll put it to you this way. In Marvel Comics right now, I just read Maestro's like number 2 or number 3. They're going over the origins of Maestro. Like he's always been like a good Hulk villain. He is the Hulk, but yada yada. We're actually getting his origins for the first time, and you can honestly go pick it up. It's still early. He ends up running into the city. I forget the name of it, and the guy in charge there is Hercules. Yeah, he's like, well, he's the god. He came to save us, and sometimes he kills people. And I was over there thinking, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I never heard of this. And then it's funny because if this comic line keeps going and they keep going into the future, then he's gonna run into a version of the Hulk from the past. And it'd be really cool to see that the story get told from Maestro's perspective, looping around from the beginning of Maestro. Because Maestro is, to be honest, in Marvel Comics, he's probably one of the strongest villains, period. Like, they just, not too long ago, they made a combination of Wolverine and Hulk. And he didn't really do shit to Maestro. Like, Maestro is so strong because the Earth that he... Basically, the timeline that he's from is the Earth. They killed each other with nukes, so he got so much stronger than all the other Hulks that, like, even our main 616 Hulk gets his ass kicked by Maestro in a fair 1v1. There is no stronger Hulk than Maestro, except like when Hulk goes World Breaker. But then they've gotten into this whole thing where the Hulks aren't really like Hulks. They're basically. No, he's going. He's doing school. The fuck was I saying before you distracted me? No, you're good. I just did. Earlier. No, he's tired. No. He's still tired. It's fine. He's still gonna go to bed at a normal hour. The fuck was I talking about? Oh, okay. So basically, all the Hulks, they can't die anymore. They're connected to this creature that's, think of hell, and then go below hell. This dude is that low. Like, he's
How does radiation become like some type of spawn?
Bruh. It is a long, fucking weird story, but long story short, that's why the Hulk can't die anymore, and that's why he has access to such immense, almost limitless power. That's why the Hulk can keep getting stronger. Like, he has the one below all inside him. Like, it's not inside him as per se, but he is the one below all now. Like, he beat the one below all in one of his earlier issues last year. And yeah, they can't die now. It's really weird how they changed the Hulk's mythos. Like, it's more about at nighttime. Like, the sun can hurt the Hulk now. Because he opened up the gate and he ended up getting, like, basically he was having trouble with the one below all. Like, Bruce has always splintered his mind in half. Like, he's always been the Hulk, or he's been Joe Fixit, or he's been yada yada yada. So now Hulk now has like a whole like a 6-man operation inside his head where they all communicate. All these different versions of Bruce that have manifested, like when he was Grey Hulk, when he the one below all is a really dark looking Hulk. Like, you can just tell that it's the one below all. Like,
so is he crazy?
Not crazy, just very. He's fucked up. Like, he can survive things the Hulk couldn't survive anymore. Like, they had the Hulk all shot to shit. Like, the Avengers early on in his issues in this Immortal Hulk run tried to like kill his ass, tried to beat him down, and they blasted him with a satellite. Didn't do shit. They cut him up into pieces, and then he put himself back together. Like, the Hulk is totally different. Like, he's way more powerful than he used to be. Like, he's still the Hulk, don't get me wrong. Like, he's getting more control over it. Like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, the Hulk is moving on his own plans, like, devoid of Bruce, and then he still has to deal with this whole the one below all bullshit. And then he was having to fight Abomination again, and then he was having to fight Cthulhu, or what the fuck is his name? He's a white furry. He's the first Hulk in the universe that they ever, like, in the entire Marvel universe. It's like a giant white furry robot. It's honestly, the Immortal Hulk right now, there's so much to explain. Like, there's so much going on in just this run that it's insane. Like, they just started up the Immortal She-Hulk, where we just got in the first issue, and they just kind of went over all the 3 times that she's died for all the various reasons, and it kept saying, like, she kept going down to the one below all, and the Thinker, which is basically, you guys saw him in the Hulk movie with Edward Norton, a guy who got that shit dripped into his brain. So the Thinker is very smart. Or no, what's his name? He's not the Thinker. He's just a smart Hulk. Think about, like, what Hulk got in strength, this nigga got in the brain. He got, oh.
Yo, we just wanted Dominion by time.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, they were holding it down. Like, everyone on the team's positive, but we're having trouble killing them at the end, and we won by time.
That's crazy.
We kept fighting. That's what happened, right, Doc?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Shit.
Yeah, that's the first time for me. Well, maybe. I might just don't remember the last time.
Word. Wow.
You said it. I know.
Shit, use an XP boost, you won't.
I don't have no savage.
Damn. About to spend 15,000.
So what happened? Okay, but anyway, Rakeem. So the whole thing is, we just recently found out that the one below all power it's more like a gateway. Like you have to be able to. The thinker or whatever, he's figuring out because he died, but he's stuck in there. Like he can't get out. Like he's able to send people out of there, but not be able to send himself out yet. So he's like mastering this one below all, like the realm that there is. And then they're going to lead to some big thing at the Immortal Hulk, where obviously the Hulk's going to probably have to fight the one below all again, or like within himself, you know what I mean? Something's going to have to happen there. That's really what Hulk's going for right now. And then another cool thing is Kevin Feige, the guy who's in charge of all the movies, is now in charge of all the comics. So, yeah, dude, I don't know how the fuck that man's going to have a life. Like, Marvel better immortalize him or something, because he's not going to be able to do anything else with the rest of his career.
Which, I don't think anything's wrong with that. He's been making bank.
He's been doing his damn job. I'll put it to you this way. He's the only man who ever could have gotten a Marvel filmverse off the right way. He's been involved in Marvel low-key behind the scenes. He was a producer on the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. He helped out with X-Men. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't until they finally gave him the lead where we got Robert Downey, we got Thor. You know what I mean? We got the cast and it built, and it turned into this thing. Like, it's insane what he's done. Like, I'm not saying what he's done is bigger than Stan Lee, but he's made more money in terms of like than I think Stan Lee was ever going to do in terms of comics. You know what I mean? Like, without Kevin Feige, there is no movieverse. We tried it so many other times and it failed. You know what I mean? We had, yeah, dude. Like he succeeded where no one else could. When everyone else thought, you know, comic book movies are for the kids, he's like, nah, man, those kids are gonna be adults, and they're gonna have kids, and there's gonna, you know what I mean? We can tell a story here, and it's honestly for like, they haven't got everything from the comics, but there's also a thing like you can't put the same story in two different mediums. So like and they've already established that this is their own universe. So like the more they enrich their movieverse, the more that there's a chance we can cross over with the comics. You know what I mean? Like there could be like some weird like movie where it's like we get some crazy story, or like you get a 616 Tony coming to help us out. Like it looks like Robert Downey, but it's like the perfect Iron Man. Or you can get like Ultimate Universe and get like Superior Iron Man. You know what I mean? Lexi, put your thing on top of your head. It's honestly, I'm excited. Like for people who haven't read a whole bunch of comics, like there's some characters that I don't really give a shit about, but I'll watch definite movies. Like Silver Surfer, I think he's a great character. I'm not that interested. You know what I mean? It's like Deadpool. Like we're gonna end up getting these X-Men movies and all these Fantastic Four movies. Like I'm excited for Doctor Doom. Like that's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? That's in like 4 or 5 years though. But Marvel's in a great place. I don't know. Like it shouldn't even be like a competition between DC and Marvel anymore. DC just needs to even like have at least 3 good movies in a row before we even start having a good conversation. They did, but they did that to themselves, Isabel. They came out and were like Justice League, and it's just like, really? You've done 2 movies. You've done 2 movies, and now we're at Justice League. That's why you guys fucking failed. Like, themselves in the foot there. There was no one else that did it to them. Man of Steel, good movie. Batman v Superman, shitty movie. Justice League, and better movie. See where I'm going with this? It's like if you had taken the time. There you go. You see what I'm saying? If you take the single person route, you can build the universe. But when you try and cram and then ruin Doomsday, you don't do yourselves any favors. Dude, he looked like that ogre or that thing from Lord of the Rings that Legolas shot in the head. Like, he looked like he looked like Sloth mixed with Shrek. Like, it was just he was a disgusting creature. Like, I couldn't. And Doomsday is one of my favorite villains, not because of it's more of his origin story. Like, he's an organism that was tried, like, in order to make the perfect being, they killed him over and over and over and over, and his cells can heal from, like, if you kill him one way, like, Superman beat the shit out of him one time. Literally, he got so strong after that, even Superman couldn't beat the shit out of him anymore. Like, you can only kill him beat him that one way once, so it makes his story super compelling. Like, when he shows up, it's like, we're gonna have to come up with some out-of-the-box, crazy way to beat him, and that's what I love. It brings out the best in Superman, and it brings out the best in the Justice League. It's like, we're gonna have some interesting story because we're not, you know, it's not just, oh, let's wait till Clark gets here and then we'll all be fine. It's just like, he's killed Clark. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was really good. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Sorry, not going back. Like, honestly, the way that they've done the Speed Force, the Still Force, the Sage Force, the Strength Force, the yada yada yada, we're not going back to anything other than a force that's gonna make us do something insane. And I don't mind the Flash always being it, but it's just like, when they do this Flashpoint movie, it needs to be done once and it needs to be done right. Well, yeah, well, I heard, this is just a rumor on the street, like, we're gonna get Michael Keaton's Batman in that movie. As an older Bruce. Like, yeah, like, if they do it right, you can all, Xavier, sit up. We can all rock that out. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna be crying about the movie, but it's just like, one, we gotta fix how the Flash runs, because I don't like that doofy-ass running that he's been doing, like, I'm sorry, he's a speedster, not a hipster. There's a difference. Like, I don't know, they got a lot of soft rebooting to do. Because, the way the Flash he functioned, like, when he was running, I don't know, I don't know. It really took me out of him being the Flash, like, especially with Ezra, what is it, Ezra Miller? No, that's the other guy, Grant Gustin with his Flash on the CW. It's like, no, I know you're never gonna get that one, but to me, he's the Flash. Like, he looks like the Flash. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, and it's funny. It's funny because Wally in the comics is the fastest Flash. He's he's honestly so much more mature now, and there's 2 different Wallys too. Like, there's a black Wally and a white Wally. Well, I think they
So,
merged them now.
is anyone else sleeping on the fact that made the Black Flash the fastest Flash?
No, that's the truth. He was, dude. He was born to be the Flash, dog. He's a black man, dog. He comes from a people of runners. Like it's crazy. Wally is I don't know, honestly I hope they do that because Ezra Miller sucks. I'm sorry, like pass it on to Wally, nigga. Like let's get a Wally going. Oh no. He is definitely faster than Barry now. He's out now. How far in the comics are you? Are you just starting Rebirth? Or yeah. If you're go past Rebirth, nigga. Have you seen that Deathstroke got the Speed Force? Yeah, dude. You'll see, dude. You'll fucking see.
Yo, that sounds deadly as hell.
It was. It clearly was, people. Like, he had slow-mo fuck up. A bunch of slow-mo panels. Yeah, Wally is definitely... Wally came out of the Speed Force. Everyone's memories got restored. Yada yada. Wally is the fastest Flash alive. Long story short, he is the fastest. They ended up fighting in Dark Knight Metal together. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of stuff that's gone on. My head is hurting just thinking about it, to be honest. And it's weird because like I don't really I follow DC on like a I'm always kind of behind but not too far behind. Does that make any sense? Because I have to get the full picture of a lot of shit in DC, and if I don't, it just doesn't like DC to me is big global scope, like spatial type shit. Like there's so many different tie-ins. I kind of wait till everything's done to get into everything. Otherwise, I'd be spending like $80 a week on comics, and that's ridiculous.
Like in college, I was reading like comics, and I was just like, it's cool, and I was spending all my money on it. I'm just like, okay, this is really happening.
Yeah, all you gotta do is learn how to read them online, dude. Like there's. Oh, you were paying for them on? Oh shit. See no.
I had a tablet, and I basically all of it was for my comics.
Yeah. Nah, I watch them on my. I read them on my TV now because I have the DC app. It's way cheaper than it was before.
I should do that, but I know if I do it again.
No, you get to read them all for free. You get to read them. You don't gotta pay for them. I mean, it's just a subscription, but that's not that bad. The only one I'd be worried about is fucking Marvel Unlimited. I'm probably gonna get subscribed to that again because I'm tired of having to like look up comic like prints. But Marvel is they're the ones that'll eye gouge you for their comics. Like, but there's just something about going to the comic book shop and picking up my Venoms and like my Hulks and my Ghost Riders and my whatever the hell I'm reading at the time. Because Marvel has a really good, like...
Sorry.
The what?
Well, no, I usually, the physical copies I buy are
Oh, like the Harley Quinn one? With all the girls? Well, they had a bunch of those.
collect them so much. I'm just like, I love the art, I love the stories, I love everything about it, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah, the bomb... Yeah, fuck you. All the bomb shows. They honestly... I remember somebody did an interview with one of the writers, and like, yeah, a lot of girls like that artwork. I don't know what it is, whatever the chord they struck with y'all, but good for them. Yeah, I'm more in terms of art style. For me in DC, the best guy for me is Scott Snyder. Like, he basically does he's been doing all the Justice League bullshit. And then any of the artists, like, if anyone's changed, I still think he's pushing most of, like, he pushed us through Metal. Like, he did Metal, and then we're doing the year the villain wrapped up. Bruce just fought Bane and his dad. Um.
You captured Zone A.
Yeah, no. Bane came back. He fought Bane in Rebirth with those super twin dudes, and then he, you know, honestly, they really underplayed Bane in that comic. It really bothered me how Bane, like, it led up to this climactic thing where he faced off with Bane, and then he just beats Bane with a headbutt. But in this, yeah, no, see, but Bane he is fucking Batman. Like, people, I don't know why everyone's obsessed with making him a dumb brute when he's not. Like, what makes him awesome is that he's smart as Batman, but he's physically stronger and can impose his way. That's why, like, when Batman didn't see him coming, when he never knew of a Bane existed in the world, he broke his back because he was better than him. He is an equal to Batman. Like, he's beaten Bane off, or he's beaten Bruce off juice and on the juice. No, he's watching. Oh, he's watching. You're watching, right? Yeah, it's weird. I wish there was more of a highlight on Bane. Like, it's funny, like, to be honest, he has to take so much of the toxin for him to become stupid, it's absurd. Like, at that point, if he's gonna go dumb, he's just gonna start raging out and trying to, like, you know, go Hulk smash on everything. Like, he's Brazilian. Or I guess he's South American. I don't know what you would call him. He's from Santa Prisca, and I don't think it's a real place, but so wherever that might be. Yeah. Give me my burger. Green chili. Yeah, I don't understand why they make him a white dude. I get why they did it in the Nolan movies, because everyone was white in those movies. But going forward, like, even if they put someone in like Dave Bautista just for looks, honestly, I think Dave Bautista can act out a Bane now. Like, he's just gotta talk a little bit only to Bruce, and the rest of it, he speaks through his actions. Like, Bane, when he gets mad at one of his people, he doesn't you don't ever see Bane having these big monologues. Bane will look at you and just slap you into the wall, and you'll just get the point that Bane was unhappy with what he said and or did. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's even crazier is, like, Red Hood uses Venom too. Like, that's how much that shit is beneficial. Like, Red Hood, for all his, you know, his flaws, yeah, he's a good hero. He's such a dick. And he's funny. Like, he even fought the Outlaws. Like, he had to fight the Teen Titans. He had to fight the Outlaws. The Red Hood and the Outlaws. But obviously he went a little off kilter, and Starfire and them had to, like, try and reel him back in. And he popped some Venom, and he was all like, "Oh, y'all want to get it? Let's get it." And it's honestly, Jason is a crazy motherfucker. He's such a good character. Like, he's a product of, to be honest, I feel like he's almost like the fans too, like, because I know they voted to kill him back in the days when, like, the comics, like, DC went out and asked the fans to vote, do you want Robin to live or die, because people were complaining to him. Yeah, no, everyone hated him. And but Nightwing had but honestly, when he went on to be Nightwing, the comics ate that shit up. Everybody ate that shit up. Nobody was like, "Oh, this is a bad idea." I mean, it was just time. And then Batgirl was another one. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that's probably me too. Especially because Dick's so accomplished. Like, if you ever get a chance, I have a comic. It's called Batman Black Mirror. It's basically Bruce is presumed dead yet again. And he's Batman. Dick is Batman in this entire story. Like, yeah, he gets his ass kicked. He gets his ass thrown around. And, you know, like, honestly, it made Bruce proud because he ended up coming in clutch. Like, you know what I mean? Even though he didn't do it, like, exactly like Bruce did, he's close enough that it, like that he did it. And then it's funny when Damian becomes Batman, because that motherfucker just can't help but kill people. Even in the future, he fights Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis. And this dude is like, I don't know if he's on the Lazarus pit, but like, he's fighting a dude in basically Iron Man armor with a fucking sword, and he's fine. Like, the suit was getting overwhelmed by a mere man. Like, when Damien is grown, I don't think there's anyone better than him in the universe. Like, the way that they write him as an adult is just bonkers. Like, Bruce was in control of, like, he was helping Terry fight him, and it was no use. Like, the suit went from, like, Terry taking over to the suit went into its own, like, self-defense mode, trying to kill Damien and couldn't kill Damien. But it's badass. Dude, since Batman and Son, since Robin, son of Batman, this nigga has been my like. He, to be honest, to me, is my personal favorite. Like, Robin specifically, because he hasn't really gone on and become something else. Like, everyone loves Dick because of what Dick transcends like going Robin. He went Justice. You know, he can go Justice League. Like, at some point in the comics, Batman's gonna be dead forever. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and Dick will replace him. It'll be Dick. Like, you know, honestly, I think it's gonna be Damian as Batman in a weird way. But I think for a majority of that, they're gonna have a comic where it's like there's like an 8-year gap where Dick is Batman, and then he hands off the mantle, or like Dick will die or something, and like he'll. Honestly, I want to see the Bat family come back together to like. You know, for Damien to be back, like, and I want him to use the sword too. Like, in some way, he wants to keep that lethality that he has, but like, you know, kill if he needs to. Like, if it's absolute, like, half times where he does kill, but have it be so like, yeah, like because him and Superman's son are like they have their own like fucking issues like going on together. I forget what his name is.
I love that comic.
Yeah, like.
Yo, Barry, you trying to group up?
They're
Yeah,
gonna be the next big
I
two.
don't stare to anymore.
And then they already have that Wonder Woman young girl.
No, you're all good.
It's no. I think it's Wonder Girl. I don't know if she's already. I thought she was Wonder Woman now, but I guess Wonder Woman's still around, so that can't be the case. It's weird. Did you guys know that Wonder Woman is the tactical leader for the Justice League? Like they so reinforced that in Metal. Nah, bro. Batman sits in the back while she leads the frontline battle plan. He listens to what she says. He can do things by himself, but he mostly listens to her.
Yeah, like someone made this quote. It's just like if you want to get a job done, like yeah, get like Bruce, you get Superman, but like if you want to straight up annihilate and murder a bitch, you get Wonder Woman because she don't give a single fuck.
And she's great, dude. She has so much years of experience. Like in Metal, when Bruce was outgunned and he had to get into like his super armor, he was still like they were all listening to Wonder Woman. She has the most battle experience.
She's a boss bitch.
Like she's not as powerful as Soup, nor could she beat him in a fight. But if they were on a fair playing field, she'd win.
That's funny though, because even though she has a lot of experience, you wouldn't think she's up to snuff with all the new tech.
See, she transcends that shit with her abilities. Like, her abilities are timeless. Like, being able to fly, super strength, the lasso, her speed, her being able to deflect bullet fire, gauntlets, lasers. Like, her gauntlets transcend, like, if you push her forward into the future, she blocks laser beams. She's been able to block Darkseid's Omega beams at one point. You know what I mean? Like, it's a simple skill set, but it's like Captain America. It's like, yeah, it's just a dude with a shield, but what he makes up for in his athletic abilities is insane. These niggas are having a good time over there.
What do you want to duel, Barry?
Yeah, I'm coming. It's loading. Well, I'm not in the door now. I've been trying to load in forever.
Yes.
I'm gonna play one round of Apex. I'll play a round of Apex. I gotta go get ready for work right now. What's your question? Okay. How are you gonna invite him? You're like, then let me make this simple for you. He's not allowed over. No, no, no children over in my apartment. I gotta go to work later. I have some of it.
What you
I get
crying?
discounts.
Having my own apartment. I'm both of them. Need y'all to leave.
Yeah. Fuck.
Wow.
Ed Boon needs the tweet. He's got till like fucking 4 o'clock tonight.
4 o'clock.
Bro, I'm on YouTube. I probably should be on Twitter, but I'm on YouTube. Hoping somebody will break some news. What, Papa? Okay, do math independent work then, Papa. You can do it on either Freckle or Schoology. Damn.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone A.
What the fuck?
Started. I guess I'm winning, Carla.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Here, up top.
You lost Zone C.
Here.
Um,
Dream-Rakeem.
so I was like, I'm right beside you, full health. I'll just back off. Let me take the lead next time.
Okay.
It's cool. Well, everybody's in different worlds. Funny. Dude, I can't wait for Venom in this next death battle. So hyped.
If you guard break him, you can get him out of that.
Do what? He had revenge. I didn't think I could do it in him in revenge. He could.
Yo, anybody watch Soul Eater here? Who's Corona? Yeah, who the fuck is that? Can this thing beat Venom? Because they're throwing down. And no, it's this this show I watch on YouTube called Death Battle. Oh, to beat him?
You captured Zone C.
Oh, well that won't work on Venom because you can't cut Venom. That's fucking hilarious. Like, Wolverine can't beat him because you can't stab Venom. Like, in order to stab Venom, you have to be able to get to Eddie. And since the symbiote can make Eddie seem 8 feet tall, you can guess how much, you know what I mean, how much liquid and goo is between him and Eddie. And then he's not on the same level with Carnage because Carnage is fused with Cletus on a blood level, so that's why he can assume the level, like he can assume liquid, or like, you know what I mean, he can move like liquid. Honestly, at some point they need to just do that for Venom, because the symbiote can do that anyway, and it's funny now because Eddie will use guns at the same time while using the symbiote. And the symbiote before couldn't spend any amount of time from Eddie, but now it can spend about 2 hours from Eddie while still using its full capacity and like its powers. So, technically speaking, if Venom wanted to kill you, he wouldn't even need Eddie to show up and do it. Like, Venom is getting way stronger, dude, and I'm like so hyped. He had an issue with he had some issues with the Guardians of, well, not issues, but he ran with the Guardians of the Galaxy for a little bit because they took him to the symbiote home planet Clintar. He got an upgrade from like basically they said the whole reason that Venom was ever crazy is because one, it interacted with Deadpool, which took it out of sync with the rest of like the Clintar Hive, and then two, it was too far from the Clintar Hive for it to like connect to it after it had already been hit by Deadpool. So it was funny, like he ended up this wasn't Eddie at the time, this was Flash Thompson, the guy who bullied Peter in high school. He was he got his legs shot off in the military, yada yada. He's Agent Venom. And it was cool because he got so powerful that he could throw down with Carnage. So he obviously, there's more. It's hard to explain all the upgrades that he has, but he's definitely been getting upgrades for a minute now, and it's just insane now. Like he he can convert energy now. Like he's always been able to, what is it? Mess with like what's that called? Like he can stuff things. I don't know what it's called when you can put things in the suit, and it won't occupy more space. Like he could stuff like grenades in the Venom suit, and you wouldn't know you wouldn't see a bulge in his leg, but he could pull it out of the suit at one point. I don't know what it's about. There's a word to describe it. I'm just flying over my head right now. So hopefully Venom doesn't lose. You walking like a T-Rex for AJ? Because you chose. People do things they don't want to do all the time. That's why prostitutes exist. Or what else? What else is a job that no one wants to do, but clearly there's money in it? Nah, there's always been money. Everyone's looking at being a lawyer. Like, people want to get niggas off, bro. But you don't get paid for that. You're gonna get paid to be the state. You get paid to defend criminals. That's what, because them niggas have money to pay you. Ain't gotta do no pro bono work. Ain't gotta do, you know, like, you can eye gouge the fuck out of a drug. It's like, bro, how much you willing to spend, bro? I'm staying up late, dedicating my life to saving yours while you know you go around doing stupid shit. Pay me. You better win them cases, get that settlement money. That shit's crazy, dude. It breaks my heart sometimes. Like when you look at the court system, like Breonna Taylor, like when you really break it down, the officer only got charged for the rounds that didn't hit. He only got in trouble for the rounds that didn't hit Breonna Taylor. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked. But that's what's gonna happen, dude, and they're gonna keep doing that. It's like, cool, y'all keep writing, we're gonna blame y'all for Corona. And then when y'all keep acting stupid, we're gonna tell y'all you don't need to be under, it's martial law time, brother, beat y'all asses into your house. AJ, leave him alone. Word. But which one? What? Shit, the way she plays games, Isabel, she better be able to do a lot of shit better than you. Or as sufficiently as you. Yeah, that's the thing. She makes good, quick decision making. You need to get her into something that has high pressure. She won't until she finds something that interests her, but it'll probably be something like that. Watch. Oh shit, but I mean, there's money in it. I mean, to define a drug dealer now, you know what I mean? The future's changing. Like, that's not going to be illegal everywhere she goes, you know what I mean? Like if she wants to be the plug, she could work at a dispensary. I mean, niggas are making bank at dispensaries. Like, I mean, obviously we want other avenues, but it's like she wants to do something, support it. You know what I mean? As long as it ain't, as long as we keep her off the pole, I think we're good.
I don't know. People make good money there too.
No. See, but 40-year-old man's gonna be looking at her when she has a kid or when she's at Walmart. Yeah, honestly, that kind of life begets kind of stupid shit. Like that's why guys have to walk girls to their car, because you got to like there's gonna be some time where you made a lapse in judgment, or she does, and something bad's gonna happen. Like don't even go near the pole. As a person who bounced for years, I just don't think women should be trying to chill or do any sort of job after 12 o'clock. Like I had to walk every server to their car because low key there were creepers. There were dudes who'd stay late, look at the girls, you know what I mean? And it was just, what happens when I'm not there? What happens if she pulls up to her apartment and a light went out and some dude's feeling frisky? Like, just be home and be safe. Get find something that you'd like to do during the day, and then if you're, if you're into being a stripper, you better have a gun. Like, there's a lot more shit to being a stripper than I think shaking your ass. Like that's why I don't think it's worth it for girls, unless it is for them. You know what I mean? If it's worth it for you, it's worth it for you. But I wouldn't want my daughter to be stressed out about shit like that. Stop. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's just not cool. Girls all over the world have to deal with that. I'm not saying that like girls need to live like a, yo, get the fuck away from those blinds, cut it the fuck out and sit in your chair. Like, I'm not saying girls have to be like a sheltered little animals, but I think we should like, but stick it in their poopsies. Nah, I wouldn't say it. To be honest, they'll just try and hold you up in court money-wise. It's like, bro, we'll throw money at these motherfuckers so they choke. Like, it's, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Word. Dude, drop me off a burger. Bro, I'll pay you like $10 for gas. Drop me off a burger. Give me a burger, dude. Give me one with an egg on it or something. Y'all got some good eggs over there, or some burgers, don't you?
Thanks for trying, Barry.
Dude, that sounds bomb. How much is it? Jesus Christ! What the fuck ever happened to a $10 burger? On what day? I'll hit you up tomorrow. Well, I'll hit Crave up tomorrow.
Barry, you're one hit. Get out of the way.
Sorry, I was trying to help. Should've ran. I thought the other guy was still here.
We're going in.
I'll take it off.
What's up, Papa? You want pineapple pizza? Oh, okay. AJ, I don't like that sound. Shut up. Open the door. It's so bright outside right now. God damn. I also haven't slept in an obscene amount of hours, and that's why I know I'm getting tired. Damn. No, but my eyes are fucking hurting when I look out my doorway. Do you ever have that where it feels like your eyes are like twitching, or like they're tense? Does it make sense?
I mean, no, not as clear as you're saying. I can't even think of a clear time.
Nah, if I be up, or like my eyes are doing something to compensate for the light, or I guess I don't know, like it's like when you can feel like if you've been up for a long time and you start to feel it in your muscles. You know, you can almost feel like there's not like lubricant through your muscles. Like I feel like I'm creaking when I'm moving. Does it make any sense? Like I'm moving slow. Like I can feel my muscles as I move. That's weird. Hey, what are you guys doing, bro?
Dominion.
Oh, Dominion. Hey, well, if I'm gonna eat some lunch right now. If you guys are on in like 45, I will definitely slide back in the party.
Run.
But my boys, I will see you soon. That way I can also help out these kids.
Nice. Alright, later.
Later, my boy. See you, Monday.
What?
Oh!
Victory.
What's up?
After slaughtering her.
Yeah, I feel decoy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, how you feeling with it? Not Hidekir, with how do you feel about Aramusha? Like, you like him?
Yeah, he's a little difficult. I just got work on him a little bit.
Right. Are you giving me a couple minutes? I'm gonna go talk to my mom real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll get you dressed from anyway. I gotta head go.
All right, I'll be back. Yo, Bear, you here?